our team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through the open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes, you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, It's fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let us see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going soon and fight this final round. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. It's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more kids, children leaving hearts, let's be on. We've got to be
Hey, what's up, y'all? I appreciate y'all coming in the building. Who we got in here? Who we got? JP, Ira, JQ, Nathan, Big Homie Coop, Birdman, Victor, Big Homie. What's up, Hal? Adolfo, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Genuine appreciate you, man. And let's play this trailer. And go buy 9 Wives. Said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them myself. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
God damn. How many, y'all? How many? How many? How many? I appreciate y'all coming in here tonight. Thank you, guys. Yeah, man. Welcome to the show, man. We're gonna have a good show tonight, man. Best intro song, hands down. You're right, dog. You absolutely right. At least I got the one thing that's the best in this motherfucker, KB. You know what I'm saying? I got the best intro song. I'm trying to find a way to put it in the film, so we'll figure that out. You know what I mean? I could bring the barbershop to checks and balances, man. That'll be dope. The devil is a lie. Eh. I'm telling you the truth. Eh. So what's going on in boxing today? In the midst of it, before we get into the topic, Blair Cobb said something today. He said, if you don't do what's right, you're cursed. Earl Spence is a coward. He was supposed to fight him a long time ago. Anthony Joshua says he wants Deontay Wilder. You know, just everybody's duck hunting today. Not duck hunting as in hiding, but like, you know, just shooting at targets. You know, Blair Cobb, is Blair Cobb fighting soon? And the reason why I asked that question is the reason why he's going off. He'll make headlines for about 12 hours, but no one's gonna believe him because he got to fight Rashidi. Well, how about you beat Rashidi Ellis first? You beat him first, and then you got it. And then you got some talking power, you know. But Blair Cobb got some work to do. I've never met him. Don't think so. I inquired to interview. What's up, L Dub? I inquired to interview him, but I didn't reach out to his manager like he asked me to. And so that was it. Cobb just talking trash like his fights. Yeah. He did it with Boots. Yeah, he did it with Boots. So I remember that fight night. Like he wants Boots. I mean, Blair Cobb is like, he's Pluto. You know, if welterweights were planets, he would be Pluto, far and frozen to death. You understand what I'm saying? So he's trying to get in, and the best way to do it is to be Rolando Romero. But because Rolando Romero was signed to PBC, TMT, somewhere in there, he's still going to get promoted and or elevated or something like that, you know, because he's in the mix with everyone else. Blair Cobb is not in the mix with anyone else. So, but I wonder what his contract language looks like, you know, because he's so lonely over there. It seemed like he doesn't fit in with Golden Boy. You know, like he doesn't fit in at all. I mean, he had a little buzz, but that buzz died off. When it was cool, when he was saying that stuff, you know. Uh yeah, so I wish him well, but I don't know where he's at. But he's just trying to make headlines, and that's fair. He has every right to, you know. When is he fighting though? Does anyone know when is he Elda? When is he's fighting March 19th. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'll read the headlines if you want a loss. Oh, Rashidi Ellis is a free agent now? Wow. What's his record? 16-0, 17-0? I haven't seen him fight. So Rashidi Ellis will probably sign with Top Rank. Okay. He looked like he was in fight shape. So I was like, he must have a fight soon. So he's on that Virgil Ortiz card, which is this weekend. Next weekend. Yeah. I'm all in on March Madness next weekend. So I'll be locked in on that. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 23-0. So I'll be watching March Madness on my phone doing the show. I'll have it on mute next week. I ain't gonna lie to you. So but so yeah, that's where we're at with that, man. And he's just making noise. He's throwing a lot of stuff at the wall and see if anything sticks. So we'll see. I wish him well. Earl Spence has such a stronghold of the media, whether you're pro or whether you're against. he's not gonna stick. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's just not gonna stick. So, but I wish him well. He's trying. He's trying, and that's what you're supposed to do. He's supposed to call Earl Spence a coward. He's supposed to call. Did he call Terrence Crawford a coward too, or anything like that? I mean, Earl is the guy right now. So it's all. It's war. It's love. What's it called? It's all fair and games and love and war. Something I don't know. Someone correct me with that quote. But yeah, and then what else? And then Eddie Hearn. I didn't watch the interview, but I saw the headline that Anthony Joshua wants Deontay Wilder. Now they playing around and just trying to stay relevant, but they better make that fight. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. They better make that fight. Put that fight in New York somewhere in the summertime. Like in the summertime where you're gonna have great weather, because that's gonna prove that belts are irrelevant. That fight will 100% prove belts are irrelevant. No doubt about it. And that would be literally the biggest fight in boxing. And it's not gonna happen. Oh, he said Spence was a drunk and Bud was a coward. He said that. Yeah. And to Spence credit, man, he's been. I'm not gonna stick to the word drunk because that's a harsh thing to say. I will say this: he's held himself accountable. He's definitely held himself accountable, and it's very obvious that he has committed to taking boxing more serious. I make reference to that all the smoke above the smoke, all the smoke interview when he said I was just fucking up, but I was on some bullshit. So I get it. So I wouldn't call him a drunk. He's 29, 20. I wouldn't call him a drunk. But he said he's basically corrected the problem. And I saw a picture with Brian Custard and Derek James, and he's a month out and he looks tremendous. So I can see the commitment in him. So it takes a man to right your wrongs. It takes a man to right your wrongs. And I applaud him for that. Yeah, Wilder at Yankee Stadium. Wow. Imagine. Take us back to the 50s. Oh my God. Imagine if George Steinbrenner was alive. Good call, Adolfo. Good call. I like that. Fred would be there. You know how far that is from my house? I could walk to the fight, dog. My family still has a co-op in Esplanade Gardens. I would literally walk to the fight, dog. Oh, you talk about man. They not smart enough to do that, Adolfo's. They not smart enough. Oh my gosh. Because the Yankees go away for a 7-day road trip. Oh, Eddie Hearn, Al Heyman, get it done. You beat him. That fight makes Tyson Fury man, Adolfo, you hit the nail on the head. That would bring out so much nostalgia. Yeah, man, that'll take us back to the 1950s. 1940s. Yeah, smash the like button. Why not, man? Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. And the topic at hand, because I caught a lot of slack for this, so I just want to push it back a little bit. We go back to January. What was your best Wilder? I'll get to that in this. Okay, I'll do that first, because Wilder getting a quick KO. Well, I know Wilder will probably put his brother on the card, maybe. No, it's a cross promotion, so that'll be kind of tough because the slots will be full. Eddie Hearn needs 2, Al Heyman needs 1, or whatever it is. So that would be a tough. You don't take Kell Brook and Connor Ben out because that guarantees that takes a guaranteed sellout for Eddie Hearn in his country. So you can't do that. You only could bring one of them over to fight like Robert Guerrero. So I would bring Connor Ben over and he would fight Robert Guerrero. I'm thinking more pragmatically. So Connor Ben versus Robert Guerrero. I would do. Imagine if they do a quick turnaround. I would do the winner of Lubin. I would do the winner of Lubin. The winner of Lubin Fundora versus Tony Harrison, assuming Tony Harrison wins. And then you got to do another Eddie Hearn fight, right? Because you got them mixing each other. So one of them gets their own fight and the other one gets their own fight. So I would do Eddie Hearn versus, let's see. Who does Eddie Hearn have? Shit, I don't even know who he got. Do Eddie Hearn got like a young heavyweight or something like that? You got to put another heavyweight on the card. You can't bring. I don't even know who he has. So he would bring over one of his local heavyweights. I don't know him, but maybe against like Chris Arreola or something like that. Oh, he has the other guy. He would put Herkovich on that card, and he would fight Chris Arreola. There you go. That's a solid card. But you talk about suspense. Man, imagine the ring entrances for that fight. That shit would take 20 minutes. Man, because literally, they would literally want to outdo each other. For sure. Oh, they got Sanchez is on the other side. They would literally want to outdo each other. Oh, that would be epic. That would be epic, dog. And there's no ceiling, so they would do pyrotechniques and all that shit, helicopters flying over, and oh man, they would just go. Deontay Wilder would go over the top for something like that, knowing that. Oh, so yeah, he couldn't do that turnaround real quick. But I'm just saying. I don't even know who Zhang is, but I guess he's good. So yeah, somewhere in there, I would have something like that. And I'm gonna open up these phone lines, but let me get into what the topic at hand. Adolfo, that Yankee Stadium got me excited, dog. Imagine. I know it's a damn near impossible, but imagine that shit. Imagine, dog. That would be crazy. Imagine that shit. Yo. Good one, Adolfo. Good one. Yeah, how tall is Zhang? Is he that 7-foot Chinese heavyweight that was training at Tengus? Is that him? And they had him punching up. I'm like, dog, you ain't go. Who you go hit? Oh man. I remember a 7-foot fighter was fighting. They had him punching up. That's crazy, right? He ain't gonna be doing no punching up. Who we gonna punch? Who we gonna hit? How crazy is that? Every punch he throw will be punched down. That's crazy. That's intense. I mean, but yeah. So what I was gonna talk about too, because we have like a lot of people got on me and they was calling me a coon, right? Because I said Terrence Crawford took the check and then filed the lawsuit. You didn't stand up when you had some leverage, but now you have no leverage, and then you say it was racism, and I said I don't think it's a civil rights. I don't think it's a civil rights suit. I think it's Terrence Crawford realizing that, oh shit, I'm up against it now, and so a lot of people came at me, man. A lot of people came at me. So my question is, if you boycott Gucci, right? If you boycott Gucci, right, and you don't buy no more Gucci, shouldn't you not buy no more Top Rank? it, you know what I mean? Top Rank is racist. Next thing you know, oh yeah, I got Shakur over Valdez. Oh yeah, bro. Fred, do a video on that, man. Yeah, man, do a video on that, man. That's why I said, man, we, we catch ourselves with our pants down so many times, man. But it is what it is, man. And I was walking through the mall today. I was charging my car, and I walked through the mall today. And don't you know, they got game banger clothes. I'm being real, with the rag and everything. With the rag, I just should play the video for y'all. I'm gonna just play the video. I was sitting there like, no fucking way. This shit can't be real. This can't be life. You know what I mean? All right, let me play this. All right, let me show. I gotta show y'all this shit because I'm sitting there like, wow. I couldn't believe it. Check this shit out. Can y'all see this shit? Show y'all something. Y'all think this shit is a joke, right? Look at this shit. Grape Street. Imagine a normal person like me wearing that in the Grape Street area, man. Come on, man. I'm telling you, man, they glorifying this shit, man. It's gonna get people hurt. Gang violence terrorized my childhood, man. I had to walk with a basketball and a backpack. So those 8th grade gangster Crips wouldn't bother me, in those 60s wouldn't bother me, man. Man, God bless these little kids, man. God bless these little kids, man. I couldn't believe it, man. I'm like on the front mannequin. I'm like, oh shit, damn. They promoting that shit. I told you, man. Once Snoop Dogg did that, I'm telling you, man, he impacted the whole commerce community, man. I'm telling you. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, they about to make billions of dollars off of this. And now you're gonna have these little black kids wearing that. The only place you can't wear that jacket nowhere in America. You can't. Because if you wear it in the Grape Street community, they call it false flagging. You're a fake gangster, fake gangbanger or something like that. And if you wear it outside that neighborhood, they're going to think you're a gangbanger. You can't wear a rag like that. They had that in a mall. They had that shit in a mall, the Westfield Mall. I still call it Fox Hills Mall. They had that shit in a mall, and I'm sitting there like, these kids walk by. How many people walk by that every day? Thousands. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, man. You can't play with that, Adolfo. You know, like I respect gang banging enough not to play with it and stay away from it. You know, I want to impact as many of them as possible, and how you impact them is with honesty. You know, and I really, really want to be an asset as it pertains to that. But I don't see it, man. I sit here and I just be like, God damn. We got to save our babies, man. We got to save our kids, man. It makes no sense that little kids die at the hands of gun violence, man. I mean, if they were just killing each other, that'd be, I mean, not cool, but that's not acceptable. But they don't just kill each other. Yeah, Bird, man. Yeah, we got that out. And that's the kind of story it was at. And I bet an Arab owns it, right? An Arab owns it. And yeah, exactly. That was exactly the kind of store it was in. where you buy like the jeans that cost $200 and all that shit. And they playing Meek Mill and Drake and yeah. And by the way, I just heard J. Cole on Benny the Butcher's album. Whew. Oh my gosh. Let me tell y'all the song so y'all can go listen to it right now. Y'all need to go take like a little barbershop break. Johnny P's Caddy. Johnny P's Caddy on Benny the Butcher's album. That's all I'm going to say. J. Cole is a monster. J. Cole is an absolute monster. Y'all definitely need to go check that shit out. And so that's where we're at, man. So I was thinking about, like, as I get back on topic, no, I'm not going to be naive and think that Snoop didn't have anything. No, it was a plan. It was a plan, man. Oh yeah, Benny. Yeah, didn't Benny and Cole went off on that, man. Yeah, they used Snoop for sure. If the NFL and Fox didn't want Snoop to wear it, he wouldn't have wore it. Trust me on that. Who cares what Jay-Z said and all that? Yeah, that sounds good for game banging culture, but in real life, Fox would have said, "No, Snoop, you gotta wear pants." He would have wore pants. Does he wear game banging clothes when he's with Martha Stewart? Out of curiosity. I'm just, I don't know if he wears that same outfit when he's cooking. What, I don't even know the name. I've never seen his show at Martha Stewart, but I heard he has a show, right? Or had a show. Is she still in jail or is she out? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, he does wear the game banging stuff. Oh yeah, you talking about the Arabs, right, Birdman? Yeah, the Arabs for sure. Yeah, man. Same thing happens here in LA. I guess they all get their stuff from one supplier, huh? How come Arabs come in our community and sell us the culture? That's funny. That's funny that Arabs sell black people their culture, like their urban culture. Like, yeah, this is what you gotta wear. Oh yeah, that look good. Yeah, that look good. Yeah, that'll be $275 for what? For what? Yeah, these socks. Yeah, $275. Yeah, Drake wore those last week. Yeah. Man, people fall for that shit all the time, dog. But I was as I'm making reference to um the Shakur Stevenson situation. I had to learn the hard way that on a macro level, boxing don't give a damn if you're black. Boxing don't give a damn if you're Mexican. They want to figure out how to monetize you. And the same way they exploit Mexican fighters is the same way they exploit black fighters. The same way they exploit Chinese fighters. The same way they exploit UK fighters. All right. And I thought like PBC and Al Heyman, like they wanted to take over boxing and promote black men. And but at the end of the day, PBC is no different than any other business model in boxing. They want to find a way to make money off of you. They don't want to own boxing. They don't want to separate themselves to the point of it being black. They can't do it because at the end of the day, they have to align themselves with the networks. They have to align themselves with the sanctioning bodies. They have to align themselves to make other fights. And Al Heyman was not prepared to do a 100% pullout. You mean to create your own belt, create your own network. He wasn't. He didn't do it. He should have, and he should have made a tournament, and that shit would have blew the fuck up. Kind of like how Dana White did. But Dana White had a ground. It's a big difference because boxing has more of a more history behind it. So Dana White was kind of not from ground zero, but from the third floor, from the third floor. You know, so it's a little bit different over there, but yeah, and so I learned the hard way, if you want to call it the hard way, and ever since I learned in 2018 or 7, it was 2018, right, somewhere in there, and I figured it out, and I'm like, oh shit, this shit ain't real. Was it 2019? One of them years. I'm like, this shit ain't, I know it was before COVID. This shit ain't real. This is all a front. This is a facade. And then now we're 2022 and people holler racism. And if you holler racism, you can't go back. You can't go back. The reason why I didn't know Blair Cobb was fighting, because I don't follow Golden Boy. Simple. The same way I ain't seen Virgil Ortiz fight. I have no interest in him, none, zero, and it is what it is, and I'm not saying it now, but I just think that I think that they're overtly racist. I think Golden Boy is overtly, I say racist. They have discriminatory practices. It's overt, and you support Virgil Ortiz. I don't understand that. Black people say, "Oh, Virgil Ortiz is next." How the hell is he next? And you pro-black? Make that shit make sense. I'm gonna just go buy one more Gucci belt. That's what it sounds like. So when you know better, you do better. And I think as a 44-year-old man, I've learned a lot, and I'm gonna keep on growing with it. I'm not watching Golden Boy. I just think that Golden Boy have some discriminatory practices, man, and I just refuse to support them. I refuse to. They ain't getting my money, and that's why I can watch Canelo now. Like I didn't watch Canelo when he was with Golden Boy since those emails. So I seen him in highlights on on Instagram and stuff, but like sit down on a live fight, I didn't watch it. The one time I did, because I wanted to hurt them financially, when Canelo fought, but I didn't even watch the fight because I was trying to get a live stream for y'all when I streamed it on my Instagram, because I wanted to pull some pay-per-views from them. I wanted to hurt their pockets financially. But now streaming is so big now. I think it was the first fight. I don't know if it was the first or second fight. So I stand corrected about what I said earlier or late last week. It was the first fight of Triple G and Canelo. I don't know which fight it was, but I know I put it on my my Instagram, and a few hundred people, I don't know, maybe 1,000 people watched it. So yeah, no. So from that perspective, I think we just got to cut that narrative out. I think in smaller groups, you can do it, maybe 5, 10 people. But in terms of Al Heyman, it ain't going to happen. In terms of Jay Prince, it ain't going to happen. In terms of Bob Arum, it ain't going to happen, and so on and so forth. It's all about that money. They're going to put their fighters in the best position for them to make money together for as long as they can. What's up, Corey Lee? And but I think like me, Blue Blood, and everyone else, yeah, we can support each other. But in terms of changing the sport, the only way you can change the sport is if you turn your back and don't ever bend. Don't bend at all. And I guess that Terrence Crawford narrative gets thrown out the window, because I don't know anyone is anyone boycotting Shakur Stevenson, and I'm just asking. I haven't seen it yet. Is any media outlet boycotting them? I haven't seen it yet. So let me know if anybody's boycotting that Shakur Stevenson fight. If any fans are supporting it, let me know, man. I'm very interested. So, But anyways, as I digress, the phone lines are open, man. If you guys want to call in, you guys want to beam in? Yeah, let's beam in. Why not? Corey Lee, how that gym treating you, man? David Benavidez say he supports Valdez against Shakur. Yeah, because as he should. See, that's why I said in a small group, it can happen. You know, in a small group, it can happen. You know, but once that group get big, man, forget about it, man. His history has proven it. Black Panther Party, you had infiltration. Nation of Islam, you had infiltration. You know, just keep NAACP. I mean, NAACP was founded by white men, so if I'm not mistaken. So was it 1918, 1908, somewhere in there, somewhere down there. So um yeah, but I know it's not gonna happen. Ain't no one boycotting that. Yeah, Jeff Smith, that song go hard, right? Hey, hey, you know what I was thinking? Remember when DB asked me, he said, when was the last time you felt like a gangster? Because I'm such a I don't think I can even pretend to be a gangster. Like it just wouldn't work out for me, right? Y'all would see right through that shit, right? And I was like, and y'all laughed at me in the chat when I said, uh, when 50 Cent's first album came out. What was that song that Deontay Wilder came out to? That shit. Oh, that's what's up, Corey Lee. Yeah, I'm gonna start posting more boxing videos too. Yeah, because I be in the gym, but I just been locked in lately. You know, I got some good stuff going on in my personal life. So I've been kind of really focused. I'm going to the gym tomorrow, so I'll really lock in on that. I don't want to boycott. I'm not boycotting that fight. But I'm just saying, if you support Terrence Crawford because Top Rank is racist, why are you supporting Shakur Stevenson? Make it make sense. Because y'all came after me. And I just sat and I'm like, oh, y'all. And I said, when Shakur, what up, cuz? Not that one. He came out to Many Men. Many Men. That was the song. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, I can't see. Yeah. No, I'm not boycott. I'm watching that shit. I'm just saying it now. I'm watching it. I'm gonna enjoy it. I wish I could go. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh shit! You buying a house, Corey Lee? Congratulations. You going into escrow or you closing escrow? Congratulations, man. It's been a great 2 years for you, huh? Got a baby, a house. Oh man, that's beautiful, man. Congratulations. That's what's up. And and three, Crawford's gonna be at the fight. Exactly my point. You can't make this. 100% Crawford will be at the fight. Why would you go to the fight and you got an open lawsuit against him? Like that makes no sense. Not out of it's just practical. Imagine they say, "Oh, we're racist," but look, you see this lanyard he has on him? He asked us for one. How can we be racist and we actually gave him a free ticket to the fight? He's not one of our fighters. Congratulations, Q Lee. Yeah, congratulations to everyone buying houses, man. This is the buy house season, huh? That's what's up. Yeah, he's suing the promoter. Then he support his. You can't sue. No, you can't sue the promoter and go to the promoter's card. You don't sue your neighbor and then ask and then go watch the football game with them on Sunday. Man, you know what I mean? I don't get it. Crawford gonna be at that fight. Matter of fact, he gonna be in camp with Shakur sometime soon. So I don't get it. It don't make sense to me. But hey, what do I know? Yeah. We're talking about suing. We're talking about suing. Suing and your wife are two different things. It's a legality issue. If they're so bad, because when you sue someone, you don't ever need them again, right? Like from a business standpoint, you don't need them. I'm not I'm not going if I sue PBC, how do I look going to a PBC fight if I'm suing them? I'm giving them money. I'm suing PBC and I'm going to spend $100 on a ticket. Yeah, that shit don't make sense, dog. Come on. I'm gonna give. I'm obviously not going by myself, so I'm gonna spend $200 on tickets, and I'm gonna sue PBC. How is that gonna look in court? Oh, are you gonna build it from the ground up? You can't do that. It's not gonna look good in court. He gonna Charles Oakley him out the arena. That would be classic. And Bob Arum has that type of temperament too. Oh, get him out of here. Matter of fact, hey, I'm gonna ask Bob that. I'm gonna ask him that. Are you gonna kick Terrence Crawford out the arena if he comes? No, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, man. First time home buyer. Congratulations. I've been there before. You're gonna feel good. When you go to bed and you don't hear voices, you're gonna feel great. You know, you don't hear your neighbor's music, you don't hear people walking, opening up their doors and slamming their screen doors and stuff like that. Oh man, you got 100% privacy. Your home is detached. Yeah, it's a great feeling. So, yeah, congratulations to everyone that owns a house, have aspirations of owning a house. You can get there for sure. And then the beautiful thing about owning a house too is don't be so hell bent on not moving to fit your financial needs. Move. Shit. No matter what city you go to in America, they got it. All right. You need a supermarket, they got it. You need a park, they got it. You need, I mean, the necessities, you know. America is very developed as it pertains to that. Yeah, it's a great feeling. Yeah. I've been there. Walking in homes and stuff like that. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, for Keyshawn Davis, he. I would expect that he say that. Bob Arum said that. Did Bob Arum say it out of his mouth, or did IKEA TV imply that? I got to catch up on my IKEA TV. I got to watch them. They do a lot of content. Him and Dante do a lot of good stuff together. So I wish them well over there. Yeah, 2 acres in the same city. Oh, Casey Anthony parents. Okay. Why nobody calling in, man? My phone must not. Let me reset this. That's what it is. Because that's impossible. That we this far in the show and I ain't got not one phone call. Fred, if you had a black fighter Shakur's age and you want to turn them into Ali, Mike, Floyd, that would you do the same? No, I would do it myself. I would be independent. I would 100% be independent. I would do it the Canelo way, you know, and then I would get to the point of um by the time I'm ready to go big time, I would have the infrastructure to, whoa. I would have the infrastructure to put on my own events on a huge scale. What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm okay, man. How you doing?
I'm great, man. Appreciate you asking. What's up?
Yeah, I want to ask you something. You just talking about how you do it by yourself. How can you do it
Without what?
without a TV?
Without a TV?
You're gonna do it by you do it without a TV.
I mean, the internet gets as many views as TV.
So you can use the internet to call
Oh,
him.
for sure. Yeah, 100%. 100% you can.
Yeah, but I want to ask you something. If fighters know about that, why they don't do that? Like let's say Terence Crawford, why they don't do
Well, it's too late
looking
for
for
him.
the TV?
It's too late now. He's already um programmed. He wouldn't put on his own event. If that's the case, he would be comfortable now.
So why he don't take the risk? He have the money already. Why he don't take the risk not to do it?
You gotta ask him. If I was him, I would put on the title defense in Omaha. Do it myself.
So for him to take a risk to do it himself to see how he can do it.
Right.
So now you think he's scared to do it by himself because he don't know if he's gonna make it or he won't make it.
I don't know if he's scared, but he hasn't done it. I mean, he has a store. It's the same process. Build you a team and go get it.
Yeah, but I'm asking you now. So doing by yourself now, you expect a lot of people to tune in to watch the fight and try to see where you're gonna. But what my question is, if you do it by yourself, and you see that because so far there's nobody doing by themselves. Floyd Mayweather did it. I'm talking about it. So when you have a new fighter coming up, like 4-round fighters, can you still do it by yourself, or you still need to sign with a good promoter?
No, you can do it by yourself, and you can even fight on their cards. But you can remain independent.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you is, how can we put those things together so we can see young trainers coming up training our fighters, and how can we? Because we know you say we can do it by ourselves, but how can we do it? Like what you have to do to get to that point.
I don't know what your measuring stick is, but I think having 100% power is the measuring stick. I don't compare myself to another successful person. I compare myself to how much power do I have or leverage do I have today compared to yesterday. I don't really care about like on the level of Bob Arum doing it or Al Heyman doing it or Eddie Hearn. I don't care. I would be very comfortable sitting in Omaha, putting on my own cards. I'm fighting 3 times a year. I'm making $1 million a fight, whatever it is. I'm very happy. I am. I'm very happy. No lie.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, these people they be making more than $1 million, man. So as a 4-round fighters, when you start, so okay, let me take a risk to do it by myself. And if you don't have that support, you don't think you're gonna feel like you can't do it. You need a promoter.
No, I would never get a promoter out the gate. Never. Never. I would try it myself first.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people, a lot of fighters, they don't want to take that risk.
I would try it myself first. I would put myself. I would pay for my own fights. I would put myself on other people's cards. You got a lot of regional promoters. You go down to Mexico and get the 10-0. I would move to San Diego for 6 months and get 10 fights in.
San Diego. Why is that San Diego?
Because it's close to Mexico.
Oh, okay. So you can go ahead and keep on fighting.
Mm-hmm. You can drive down there. Yep.
So I want to ask you something. When can you get to be honest with you, I really want to see you with a fighter and see how you're going to move them.
Who's going to move them?
I say I want to see you one day how you're gonna move the fight. Wow. Do you understand me? Because people want to see. Some people we don't want to take a risk. A lot of people don't want to take a risk. It's better for them to sign with a promoter, but they want to see that somebody's making it. Like the way you say that we can promote our own,
Yeah, it's so easy to do. It's not.
but nobody's doing it. Maybe David Haney, but now he have a promoter now.
Yeah, Devin Haney should have stayed independent. You know, I would have. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have signed a deal. But that's my mindset. Like, if you give me
Yeah,
$3 million, I'm done with you forever. I don't need you no more. What can't I do in this world with $3 million? You know how much? So that means if I got to put 10% down on the house, that means that $3
yeah,
million to a bank is worth $30 million. So I have $30 million of leverage. I don't need
yeah.
Eddie Hearn. I don't need Bob Arum. You give me one $3 million check, it's a wrap. Never going back.
Yeah.
Never.
So why they still looking for Eddie Hearn to guide them
I
like
don't.
a co-promotion?
You got to ask him that. That's a Bill Haney question. I'm telling you what I would have done.
Yeah,
Or any of these other fighters. However much money you give me, that you can get 90% that from the bank. So if you're Canelo, you 30 million, that's
yeah.
$300 million to the bank. You good for it.
The bank will give you $300 million.
Well, in loans, like you can show proof of it. Yeah, like so for example, on a home, right?
Yeah,
You can put 10% down and
yeah.
and get that home, right? So it may be 70 to 90% somewhere in there, but it's going to be minimum 7 times that.
Oh, okay.
Minimum.
So okay. It's
Yeah.
the same thing like the bank and
Yeah,
like the bank.
yeah. I would
Yeah. Oh,
never. If
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
yeah, if Al Heyman gave me $10 million, I would never fight with Al Heyman ever again. If Bob
Wow.
Arum gave me $10 million, I'm done. It's over. If Eddie Hearn gave me $10 million, it's over. I'm never going back to you. We can work together. I can fight one of your fighters, but I'm going to start paying myself. That's the
But
mistake.
you make it looks it sounds so easy. But why we don't take a chance? Why people don't take a chance?
It is easy. It's as easy as apple pie. It's as easy as getting up, brushing your teeth. People make it hard to do. No, people don't want to risk. People are afraid to be uncomfortable. These young fighters, it's not just Devin Haney, it's all of them. They want chains and Rolls Royces.
Okay.
Man, it's man, it's not hard to do because if you rent out Thomas and Mack, MGM, they have their own infrastructure already. Their infrastructure is already set there. So now you got to build the infrastructure for the opponents and healthy and safety. It's not, see, the reality is, guys, hear me out. Hear me out when I say this. It's not a lot of personnel on the promoter side. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Maybe 10, 15 employees. It's not a lot. And that may be pushing it.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. But when you think of putting on an event, the stadium comes with employees.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not rocket scientists. It's really it's like planning a birthday party, y'all. It's that easy. It's more money involved. That's where people say, oh shit, I gotta risk $1 million. Yeah, you're gonna get
Yeah.
you're gonna get 3 million back. Any B plus A level fighter put a fight on their own in their hometown will make $3 million.
Wow.
Guaranteed. Any B plus to A fighter that has any
Yeah.
level of pulse in their community,
Yeah.
Jamal Charlo, done. He doesn't need Al Heyman. And just think how much, and then you're going to get 20,000 buys, 30,000 buys on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Guaranteed you're going to get 30,000
They'll,
buys. That's the minimum.
they'll get
Minimum. So you charge $50. What's 30,000 times $50? How much is that? How much is someone? Can you answer that, please? 30,000 times $50.
How much is it? I don't know.
Someone to tell in the chat. But that's the minimum you're going to get from a pay-per-view, because the algorithms are going to shut you down. Bob Arum is going to do his job. Al Heyman is going to do his job for you not to succeed.
Wow.
1.5. Oh shit! You got $1.5 million in the bank because you're going to sell 30,000 pay-per-views, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it on an open date. But you got to
But
know.
the pay-per-view,
Go ahead.
but the pay-per-view also, they charge you. They take percentage.
No, you're not going to the cable network. You have your own streaming, like Don King TV. Top Rank did their own pay-per-view with Postal. Streaming is so easy now. Streaming is like this. You can go to Vimeo and put it on. Vimeo takes 10%. Vimeo takes 10%. So you bring home 90% of the pay-per-view income. But then what you do is you just pay someone $5,000 or $10,000 to build you a site. And you needed to handle 100,000 buys. And guess what? The first one, you're going to do 30,000 buys. Guaranteed, you got 30,000 boxing fans that will watch you on a lazy Saturday because they don't want to watch baseball. You don't want to compete with the NBA, NFL, college football, none of that. You do it in the second week in July after the NBA, after the All-Star break. No one really watches baseball like that. It's too many games to stay consistent with it. So you put it the second week in July, and you're gonna get 30,000. That's 1.5 million. That's your what you call it right there. 1.5 million covers everything you need for that event. Yeah. Everything you need for that event is in the 30,000 fans. And then you give a guy like me $5,000. You give Blue Blood $5,000. You say, hey, promote the hell out of this. We'll do it. Jamal Charlo got 1.5 million at his disposal. And guess what? You keep whatever cuts you do with the gate, that's yours. Merchandising is yours. Everything inside that arena is yours.
But can I ask you something? You think people are scared of taking chances or what?
Absolutely. 100%.
We don't have the balls to take.
No,
we feel like we're gonna lose.
No,
we're gonna lose a lot of money, so we don't want to even try it.
Yep, they're afraid to try. If I'm Terrence Crawford, the sponsorship gonna be through the roof, because every hip hop artist, if you're Terrence Crawford has no idea what he's missing out on. Hey, I wish Terrence Crawford would listen to me.
No, they listen to you.
Terrence Crawford, you should call me.
But I know they listen to you, but they don't want to take that risk that you are doing.
Because Terrence Crawford, he sold out the last time he was there. He wore that Nebraska Cornhuskers jersey when he fought for the unification.
Yeah.
That's 15,000 people, right?
Yeah.
The average ticket price for that, let's say, is $65. What's 15,000 times $75? If that's the if that's the average ticket price, $75 times 15,000. What's minimum wage in Omaha? Do you know?
I don't know all those.
Let me find that out.
Wow.
Can someone tell me that, please? 15,000 times $75. How much is that?
If it's so easy the way you sound it, why they don't do it?
Oh my God. Bud's gate would be 1.1250 if the average ticket price was $75.
So the gate alone, he can use that one to put his opponent and get everything going. Then the extra money, everything coming to him.
1.25. So the point I'm making is, if he has 1.5 and 1.25. So he has 2.625. 2.625. His opponent cost 500,000. The overhead was probably $1 million. So you're bringing home 1.1 million. That's a good day's work. And I'm just lowballing it. Imagine I'm just lowballing it because Terrence Crawford probably would do 30,000 pay-per-view buys, 60,000 pay-per-view buys.
He'll do more than 30,000.
Yeah, he would do about 50,000 buys.
Yeah, he'll do more than 30,000.
And it'll be $49. That's why when Earl Spencer, I don't know how to do it, man, this is easy. It's easy to put on your event because you just got to handle the external infrastructure. The stadium takes care of everything in the stadium.
Yes.
That's it. It's easy. It's not hard, man. It's not hard.
I don't know about professional. I know about amateur. Last time I did a show, I did a sold out. I was happy about it. I did a show. It was easy. I did a show out, but I did a set out. All the amateur fighters, I give them some money because I know I made a good money. But it sounds so easy, and nowadays people don't want to take too much risk. They just want to get their money, put it in their pocket, and be gone. I wish we can start seeing exactly what you see, because the people that just like me or other people don't see that way, that the way you're talking about. We just want to fight and get our money in our pocket. We don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna prove to y'all how easy it is. Bob Arum is putting on a card in the UK, and he's in America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm gonna. Bob Arum doesn't have 100 employees, y'all. Bob Arum.
You don't have 100. How many employees? I thought you have a lot of employees.
Yeah, he has a lot of employees, but he doesn't have 100. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you don't have. I mean, come on, man. It's not you can't pay 100 employees. I don't know how many he has, but let's say he has 100 employees. That's still reasonable because you compartmentalize. Man, it's easy, man. When I say it's easy, it's easy. I ain't lying, but these fighters get tied up in these contracts. They can't do nothing. If any A-level fighter wants to bet on themselves, holla at me, man. Holla at me. Because and if you don't believe me, start with the fighters you sign yourself. Like if I'm Terrence Crawford, I would have signed Keyshawn Davis myself. I wouldn't have sent them to Bob. Hell no. Hell no. You don't need to fight on ESPN because you're with me. And then when this generation of fighters retire, they gonna say, you don't need sanctioning bodies, nigga. You're not going that route. Fuck the sanctioning bodies. You're not paying the sanctioning bodies. Hell no. Fuck them. You need the commission.
It's still like the fighters, they want to be said they are champions. They don't care. If they're making less money.
No,
if they're making less money, they just want to feel like they're champion. They hold some belts.
Well, we're gonna change that. We're gonna do it the Frederick Hawthorne way.
Wow. Okay, that's the only thing I want to know. I want to know that we I keep on. I just want to see somebody doing it. Somebody that who can come and say, "Oh, I'm taking risks by myself, man. I was start doing things by myself and promote things and see how." Okay, we would just want to go to the promoter and the promoter do everything for us. We just get our cut and then that's it.
Yeah. Man, I ain't lying. It's really that easy. If you can plan a birthday party, you can plan a 4-fight card.
Birthday party, that one is small. It's easy to do it.
It's not easy. Okay, if that's easy to do, so is the fight. Especially once you get approved by the commission. Oh, you need the money though.
Yeah. Okay, that's my topic, man. Thank you a
All
lot,
right.
man. I'll keep on listening to you. Keep on spreading that
Appreciate
positive
you, Joseph.
energy. Man.
Appreciate you, Joseph.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. Yeah, man. Y'all think it's hard. It's easy. Just like buying a house. How the fuck am I going to buy a house? And then you realize all these years, all you had to do was put down 10% or 3%, right? You're like, oh, that shit easy, right? You gotta dive in. What's up, 931?
Hey, what's up, Fred? It's Ernest in Alabama.
Hey, what's up, dog?
Nothing, man. I got a couple questions, man. I'm not disagreeing with anything you say. But if fighters are fighting once every 9 or 10 months, how? I mean, there's not a lot of visibility there. How would they get popular enough to draw that kind of gate?
In their hometown. Most of these fighters would that's why I said B plus, these B plus A minus fighters would do well in their hometown. You know, like Earl Spence would do great in his hometown. The Charlo brothers would do great in their hometown. Terrence Crawford would do great. Robert Guerrero would do great in Gilroy, California. Maybe Devin Haney would do great in Oakland. Tank Davis would do great in the Baltimore area. Yeah.
Okay, Fred.
Yeah.
I'm an hour and a half from Birmingham, right?
Uh-huh.
And I went to every Birmingham fight that Deontay was in there.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was 4 or 5 fights he had in Birmingham.
In a row. Mm-hmm.
After he won the belt. Mm-hmm. He did not sell out one time in Birmingham.
He didn't sell out?
At all. Not one. I mean, it was 10,000 plus in that arena.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that 10,000.
In a 20,000 seat arena?
Yeah, I'll take it. You got to start somewhere. That's a lot of people.
No, hear me out. I'm not saying this. I'm saying this was after he won the belt.
I don't give a fuck after he won the belt or nothing. I'm saying 10,000 people is a great place to start when you're betting on yourself. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And then you got to factor in the Deontay Wilder will be huge on pay-per-view. He would get 100,000 people on pay-per-view when he was fighting Gerald Washington and Chris Arreola and not Helenius, but the other one. He broke his nose, whatever his name is. But yeah, when he went on that run, yeah, he would do 100,000 pay-per-view at $50. What is that? $5 million? How much is that?
I mean, I don't know.
That's $5 million. At $50, that's $5 million. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you that. How many employees does the fighter have to pull this off?
How many employees does Floyd have?
I mean, I don't know.
None. He just got Leonard and Nicole Craig, and Leonard Ellaby had a baby with Nicole Craig, so I think they're married or something like that. So they have no infrastructure. The stadium does all the work, and TGB does the infrastructure. Like you got to schedule the airplane tickets, but you're only doing a 4-fight card. You got to do the physicals. You got to pay them. You got to. I'm not sure if you're going to pay them for camp or something like that. But what you would do is everybody on that card is training in that city. It's the last 6 weeks of camp. You are coming to Birmingham, Alabama to train. We're going to use this one gym because we got to promote this fight. I'm giving up too much game right now, but it's okay. You're going to go to these YMCAs. You're going to go to these schools. We're going to the whole state of Alabama, not just one city, the whole state. And we're going to cover the whole state like we're running for political office. And we're going to get the 10,000. And guess what? That's going to do for the next time? Now you're going to get 12,000 at the next fight. That's real promoting. Then you're going to get 14 at the next one. And it just keeps on growing from there. Then you expand, and then you go to the next city, where people from Alabama can drive. So you go to Atlanta. and you build from there. You build. Man, I don't really care about $5 million changes my life. I'm cool. I'm like, I don't know people who get, oh, I want 10 million. No, $1 million is good enough. Fuck you mean? Like, I don't.
I did think I agree with you there because I do think, and I love Deontay, but I thought he dropped the ball after he won the belt by not utilizing the southern market, Atlanta, Memphis, Nashville. Uh, his I went to his first professional fight. I didn't even know it. He was on the undercard of Jermaine Taylor, somebody in 2007 or 8, up at Vanderbilt's basketball arena up in Nashville.
Okay, dope.
That was he was on that undercard.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, but I thought he made. I think if he had once he got past the 4 Birmingham fights, 2 Atlanta fights, a Nashville fight, a Memphis fight. Keep in mind now, Tyson and Lennox Lewis fought in Memphis.
I remember that.
Yeah, in 2002 or 3. So I thought he made a huge mistake not utilizing the southern market. With or without. I guess my only thing about it is that when does the fighter have time to train if he's doing all this other stuff?
That's not something that you need to worry about. You're a fan. Are you buying or not?
No, I'm asking you a question.
I'm not. That's not.
I'm saying,
that's none of your concern.
I know it's not my concern. I'm asking a question. When does the fighter have time to train? None of this is my concern.
No, he's gonna train. That's none of your concern.
Okay, whose concern is it?
It's nobody's concern. He's gonna train for the fight. That's his job. His job is to promote and train. That's the same thing they do now. They just don't promote. You just worry about, can you afford that $100 ticket, and make sure you bring 3 people with you. That's the only responsibility you have. And we're gonna fight. Hey, Patricia Shelton's in here. Hey, how you doing, Patricia? Good to see you. Yeah. So
I agree with you, Fred, but I think it's easier said than done.
All right, who's gonna pay your mortgage when you buy your house? Who's
gonna pay my mortgage?
Yeah, that's not, you bought the house, right? I don't ask you who's gonna pay the mortgage, right?
I don't understand your premise.
If you buy a house and you say, Fred, I bought a house a year ago, I don't ask you how you gonna pay the mortgage. When you have a when you have a, what's it called, housewarming party, do people ask you how you gonna pay the mortgage, or they just show up with a gift?
They just show up with a gift.
Exactly. Your ass just show up and bring 3 people with you.
Well, I mean, I do that for Deontay's pay-per-views.
That's what I'm saying. You don't worry about that. You don't worry about how they gonna fight, how they gonna train. No, you don't worry about that.
No, but you're saying. I guess my point is that, and let me.
Go ahead.
I know it's none of my business. None of this is none of my business. But the original premise is that the fighter can do all of this, and I'm saying,
yeah, in 6 weeks they can do
how?
a lot.
If they're training for 8 weeks, then they're running around the country promoting themselves and getting stadiums and all that stuff. They got to have employees working for them to do that.
Okay.
I mean, a football player is not the president of the team or the general manager. He's trying to get ready for the game.
It's a fight. They have time to train. They have time to go run their miles in the morning, shadow box in the hotel room, and you don't ever have to worry about finding a fighter, finding time to prepare for a fight. You don't have to. Trust me. They will be ready. You ain't asked that when Floyd traveled 3-4 countries to promote Conor McGregor, and what they get, the biggest gate and the biggest pay-per-view numbers ever, 4.7 pay-per-views,
something like that.
Yeah, you don't worry about, you worry about your job. Your job is to help promote the fight on your social medias and your circle of friends. Their job is to train and promote the fight. That's gonna get done.
All right, Fred, but boxing really not that popular countrywide, so I don't know.
I
You
wouldn't.
know, Florida's a different breed of cat.
Well, we ain't trying to save the world. We trying to get 15,000 people and 100,000 buys. That's manageable. All right.
All right,
Yep.
all right,
Appreciate you.
man.
Appreciate you, dog. Yep. So that's where I'm at with it, man. I think that we have more than enough. If you're making $5 million a fight and you fought 3 times a year, man, you you that's 15 million. What fighter is making $15 million a year? 2 fighters? 3? What fighter made $15 million last year? Only 2. Only 3 fighters in boxing made $15 million. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Canelo Alvarez. Who else made $15 million last year? All this money. Who else? Oh, excuse me, Joshua. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you. That's it. I don't know. For real. That's it. Jake Paul? Yeah, I stand corrected. Thank you for correcting me. So there's 5 people out of 20,000 of them, you know. Hey, what's up? Hello? You just gonna sit there like a
Hello?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. You remember me?
Uh-uh.
You don't remember me from New York? From
Uh-uh.
Brooklyn, Junior's Cheesecake,
Uh-uh.
Marriott Hotel. You don't remember that? Back
I
in the
can't
day, back at the fights?
I can't see you. Uh-uh. Oh, let me fix this so I can see it. But go ahead. What's up?
Yeah. I'm saying, so what was you saying about the fights generating what? You
Uh
say 3. What did you say?
um
Say you trying to get 300. How many people?
um 10,000 people in the arena.
10,000 people. Who gonna fund for the arena?
The fighters put up their own money.
Fighters put up their own money. Mm. It sound real simple. It sound real simple. How many people Mickey Bay and Tavern Farmer got together to get their little fight off the ground?
I We'll bring them in and ask them. I don't know, but we'll ask them.
I mean, you had them on the show.
I didn't ask them.
You should know. I don't hear no buzz about that fight no more. You know what I'm saying? We fight fans. Yeah, I mean, we weren't too much about what them guys making and what they doing with their money. That's their business. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell another man how to spend his money.
I'm not talking to man how to spend his money.
Telling these guys how they shouldn't buy jewelry and they shouldn't buy
Oh,
this
they
stuff.
should.
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
they
we'll
should.
give you the right to tell them that. What you do with your money is your business. What they do with their money is their business.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I've been supporting you for a minute, but I'm just saying, ever since you've been just like on this crusade or something, like you just like this know-it-all, you know, tell everybody to do what to do with their money and this, that, and the third. That shit just rubbed me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It rubbed me the wrong way because I'm a hard-working man, and who I choose to spend my money on a fight, that's on me. What I do with my money, long as my rent paid. Just like you. You know what I'm saying? These guys is paying you money, you know, with super chats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And like you telling them, don't support this person. How can you say not support Shakur Stevenson? You remember his story? How many brothers and sisters he got?
I didn't say don't support him.
Yeah, he got a lot. He's
You,
supporting the whole family.
you didn't
So
even.
whether Bud Crawford come to support his friend or not, that had nothing to do with the lawsuit. And I just don't like that. Coming from another brother, it's just ugly, man. It's ugly.
Well, I'm going to
You know
disagree
what
with
I'm saying? I'm going to support the fight. I'm gonna go see the fight, and I don't care who don't like it because it's my money.
You can do what you want with your money.
There you go. And no, those guys, those boxers can do what they want with their money.
Yeah,
These
and
$1 million, these guys got advisors already.
then
Tank Davis, Devin Haney, if they want to spend their money on Bugattis, that's on them. It's not on you. It's not gonna make your money grow. So why you always got an opinion on what somebody else do?
because that's my job. I have an opinion.
What is your job?
To have an opinion.
Right, but I'm saying you so strong with your opinion, you make people think that the other people is wrong.
Well, they are gonna be wrong because
How? Eventually, this is what I'm saying, like you Nostradamus or something. You can't speak the future, brother.
Are you gonna ask a question and let me talk, or are you just gonna talk over me? How we doing?
All right, you can go ahead. You can go ahead, because I'm riding home from work, so I pulled over to talk to you.
Okay. Well, I'll say this. History proves me correct. 87% of athletes, 87% of athletes go broke. This ain't
87. Show it to us, Fred.
Oh, I mean,
it to us. You got to produce it though. You can't just say these numbers and just come out of nowhere, just like you do with the Showtime pay-per-view and all the money that Heyman lost. You don't know how much. You're not this man accountant.
Well,
you don't know how much money this man lost. You don't know what kind of dealings this man got behind closed doors. So we'll give you the right to talk about that.
Well, if you
I'm just saying from one real brother to another.
If you just let me fucking talk, you can't over talk me. If you wanna talk, you can talk after me, but you can't ask the question then cut me off. We can't do that. But I don't have a problem with calling and disagreeing with me. You can say whatever the hell you want to, but let me finish my point, and you can say fuck Fred, he a piece of shit, he's a coon.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I had the opportunity to meet you a long time ago, and I thought you was a solid brother, and I'm gonna still take you as that. I don't know what you got going on with you, but I'm just saying, go ahead and finish your conversation, brother.
The point I'm gonna say is, I have a right to say what I want to say on this platform, and whether you choose to agree with it or not, or hate me because of it, you can call me a coon, you can call me Benedict Arnold, you can call me a racist. I don't give a fuck. This is my opinion, and I can talk about what I want to talk about. If you disagree with it, you don't have to listen. You don't have to subscribe. It is always a choice for you to do what you want to do. I am I'm going to do what I want to do. And I think, and my goal is to do that in life. And when I bring up topics, I, for the most part, basically am right. Now, if you want to make reference to Al Heyman, I told you the Fox deal is done. Oh, you a fucking hater, Fred. You're a piece of shit. Oh, you just hating on another black man. Well, where's Fox? They're gone.
Well, I think we should wait to see if they have anything else on Fox. And it don't matter to me one way or another if they got fights on Fox or not. It don't help, or I mean, it doesn't benefit me or hurt me in one way, form, or fashion. It doesn't. I'm just a fan.
I mean, you can say what you want to say. I'll just let you go. I'm not going to get it. It's all you.
Yeah, I figured you probably would, but it's okay though, brother. I hope to see you in New York again, maybe one time when you come back to the fights. You know, the Marriott Hotel, Junior Cheesecake.
I met a lot of people there. I met a lot of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you meet a lot of people there. Yeah, Leonard Ellaby, Jamal Charlo, all them. We was outside taking pictures and all that.
I can't see your face, so that's why.
Wilder, Brazil, Blue Blood, Ego, all of them. Yeah, I know who you are.
I want you to know who I am.
Yeah, it's okay, brother. I ain't got nothing against you. I'm just saying, I just want to know where you get your facts from. That's all. Well, I've been listening to you for a minute, and I've been hearing you babble for a long time. And I'm just a man. I just like to see proof. I don't want to hear motherfucker tell me that this person got this much money and he lost this, that, the 23rd without no proof.
Okay.
Because that's just talk.
Okay.
It's just talk. But you have a good one, though, family.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
So I'll say this, man. It's you have the right to formulate your own opinion, and you guys are welcome to it. But I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong when it comes to the money of boxing. I think I'm batting 98%. I told you guys Fox is out of the market. What did Sampson say in the interview? Oh, that's over. FS1 is over. Oh, it's over? How did that happen? Who told you that was going to happen? 267, what's up?
I'm just quote what my wife just told me. She said that she believes that's one of Gary Russell's long lost brothers.
Oh,
It had to be.
I couldn't see his face, so I couldn't. I probably met him before. I probably met him before, and that's great.
Why, and mind you, she's only watched Gary Russell's fight once with the broke arm, and when we watch you, and when we like watch some of the LBBC dudes and Blue Blood and the different other things. So she's like, yo, that's one of Gary Russell's brothers. I'm like, yo, you can't even say stuff like that. But you're not even qualified to say that. You are a 90-day boxing fan. But the brother might have a small, slight point.
Yeah,
you don't know where you get your facts from, Fred, with the Baltimore accent. Even though Waddell Reed did put everything out regarding the P&Ls. Just maybe they did. Maybe you made that up also. I haven't seen the PBC fight on Fox in a little while. I don't think it's anyone on the horizon in the next 60 days. Do you know?
Well, Samson came on here yesterday or Sunday and said the deal is over. He said no more.
I remember. I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched the.
So do you believe him?
Interview.
Do you believe him, or
I don't believe you believe you're lying?
Do they have a schedule?
I watched the interview. Do you have a 60-day schedule that you can't prove?
Yeah, they don't have a schedule for March or April. I checked.
Are you sure? I'm just
I
playing
checked it,
man, because he was just Fred.
It.
If anybody understands sarcasm, I think it would be you. Like if this man doesn't, why he said he watched you and says that he's a fan, you would know that there's no PBC fights on Fox. All
right. Because y'all, okay, I'm gonna pause you for a second, and this is just intentional. It says an article written by numerous years ago, Sports Illustrated, blah 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 blah. But NBA are broke within 5 years after retirement, and 78% of NFL players have gone bankrupt within the last 2 years. So I'm telling you, 86%. I've done my research on this. Remember, I was a newspaper journalist prior to coming into boxing. Y'all think I just be making shit up? Y'all think I just be throwing shit at 86% of professional athletes will go broke. Mike Tyson.
I like the stat.
Mike Tyson.
I like that stat.
Mike Tyson
that 60,
broke.
The 60% stat though.
I'm telling you guys, like you guys think I be making shit up. I don't have to make it up. Y'all go do your research on your own. Maybe the percentages have dropped since the last time I done my research, but it's hovering around that area. Okay.
Well, if you just look at the ratio, just let's take everything else off the table and just look at that one fact where it says an estimate that 60% of NBA players are broke within 5 years of retirement.
78.
So if we I thought it's 70. I'm looking at something. I just looked at it from afar.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that was NFL. That was NFL. So I don't know what it said for NBA.
The reason why I think it said 60 for NBA. The reason why I use the NBA because the one thing about the NBA league that they looked at, the NBA contracts are guaranteed.
Right.
If you play one game or 82, you get whatever you're supposed to get across the board. If you play none and you sign that paper, you still get your money.
Right.
So if a guaranteed contract of a person who gets a guaranteed salary for whatever the length of the contract, 1 year or 7 years, if you're broke with the minimum, I think the minimum contract in the league is like 1 point something. If you're broke within 5 years of having $1 million after that, and you have a guaranteed contract where this money's coming in every year, what about a boxer who's fighting twice a year? What about a boxer who fights once every year?
Well,
what about a boxer who only has a 5 to 6 year career span where they get those big fights?
I would say it's worse for boxers. I would say
that's what
I would say, man, and what I mean by broke is
broke.
Like
broke means when you think about broke, BROKE. When you think about what broke is compared to what
paycheck to paycheck.
When you came up, and I don't like this. I mean, I don't like this because everybody sees people bash Charlos. When you look at the Charlos are to me, and it's sad to say I don't want to seem racist. Charlos are not black; they're Mexican to me because that's from the geographical place where they live at, how they act, and if you I've lived around Mexicans, they act the same way as those Tex-Mex Mexicans in Houston. They're gaudy. They do everything that they do there. If you just look at them, they just from standing back, they're the same type. If you live in Texas, you understand what I'm saying. If you lived in there, you've been there and stayed around those type of people with Mexicans who are affluent, who have money, act the same way. So if you imagine just the Charlos, if they both stop fighting 2 years from now, can they afford the life that they have? Can they afford the style that they have, the Bentleys, the several cars, the buying expensive real estate that costs money to maintain monthly? I'm pretty sure you don't cook your own food, your training, everything else. You have to scale all that back once you don't get an income every year. You have to scale, and then let's not count the taxes. When you're in a certain tax bracket, you're paying close to 40%, unless you have somebody telling you to spend your money on charity, which I'm pretty sure they're not doing. So it's really it's simple math by even thinking about it. You have to maintain a certain lifestyle. You have to maintain that income. And anybody who doesn't think that's true is just one, they're not thinking, or they've never had that type of money, nowhere near close of it, or they don't even know how to manage their own money to realize that you have to still have an income coming in. And if these boxers who have, like you, the guy that was on last night, he said something very, very pertinent. I'm gonna go back over it, and I wanna take a look at it from what he said. If you don't have a framework from where to reference what you are prior to you getting this money at a certain age, you have no way to say, I'm going to give back to my community. I'm going to invest in these structures. So all you can do is hand somebody your check and say, can you manage it for me? This is why you have so many athletes and actors and entertainers that are susceptible to people stealing their money. And what can they say after that? Oh, this person robbed me. And then what are they going to say? Oh, well, that happened. Such and such happened. Well, what happened? I don't know. He just disappeared. Well, they didn't go to jail. No, because they did it so cleverly, you didn't even know what was going on. And it's happened to so many people because they don't know what they're doing. One, they don't have an income, and the income that they do have, they don't know how to invest it. So they just hand it over to somebody that they don't know, who does look like them, who doesn't have the same last name as them, and thinking that they have their best interest because they say they do. And that's why most of these boxers go broke. So if you can't invest in something that you have made a significant amount of money, more than the average person, than a superstar boxer, and invest in yourself by putting on a show with yourself as the headliner, why don't you think you wouldn't go broke? Because you don't have the mindset of the person who's paying you, which is the promoter. So anybody who doesn't, who like the caller that was there, and I'm pretty sure there's other people who think that he's just the first person that wanted to voice it and be very demonstrative about it. You have to look at yourself, not only just look at other people's money, look at your own money. And I'm pretty sure that you do not have an adequate way to manage your own money if you think that a boxer shouldn't be able to put their own show on and reap the benefits of it as a fan. Yeah, it's not my business. Their money's not my business. How they train is not my business. I'm supposed to be a fan. But guess what? Sometimes we look at things objectively and like to look at who we like. And if they can't change the business of boxing, which I feel like they won't no time soon, congratulations to Kevin Farmer and Mickey Bay for at least trying to. Even if they sell one ticket or 1 million, they at least try it. And that's all you can say about that. So I'm off because I know somebody trying to get on, or the song coming soon. Kyle pop up. So Fred, enjoy your night. Hopefully that man didn't really rile you up with your curse words. I'm back in the chat.
Appreciate you. Thank you, dog. I'm just gonna say the Charlos are black. Like, the Charlos are really black, and the type of character they have, I mean, that's just who they are. Blacks are not monolithic. But I think I'm gonna support Mickey Bays and them fight hard. You know, once they get a venue and a date, they said May 21st, but once they get the link and all that, I'm a really, really support that. And I think independent media needs to support that fight. I'm just gonna say it. They really need to support that fight. It's very, very important that independent media support an independent fight like that. And Cain Velasquez, it's just sad that when you live in a nation of laws, there's no clemency, because it was someone did harm to his niece or something like that. Hopefully at his trial or his trial hearing or there's a level of clemency there. But getting back to the point at hand, I'm glad we brought this up because I think it's critical. I think people need to learn to bet on themselves. And that's why I said B plus, like A minus, because you got to have a pulse, because you want it to succeed, because you're going up against the machine. They're going to do everything they can for it to fail. What's up, 313?
How you doing, Fred?
I'm doing great, man. What you got?
Yeah, I'm just want to go back to the other caller.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I want to tell them that, first of all, it's okay for everybody who come on your platform, and it's okay for everybody to agree to disagree. And I just think a lot of people who really need to take the time to all the hard work and effort for you to bring this platform to everybody.
Right.
Everybody come on and sit on their own opinion. And I just hate it when guys like him, especially that Deacon 305, I think, when they want to get on and stop bashing you because you want to speak, so you want to pick your opinions and facts. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody got the right to spend their own money wherever they want to. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no back billboards say, hey, I'm a financial advisor. I want everybody to buy Krypton. Either you take the advice or you don't.
Nigga, you
I
said
think what you're saying
did you say Krypton?
Yeah. That cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, where's Superman at? Is that where kryptonite is? Krypton?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. That's funny as hell, dude.
Yeah, but like I said, man, we get on, we say what we want for like 5 minutes, and we get on and say what we want for 5 minutes, but you behind the scenes getting the show together, doing all your dotting your I's and crossing your T's, and people don't know this is hard work what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what you do.
Thank you, dog.
But you got a lot of callers like him who want to get on there. They got a hidden agenda, like, okay, well, Fred say X and Y, and I'm going to bash them, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to throw my facts onto them, and I'm going to beat Fred over the head, and they're gone. But the next night, you coming on prepping your show, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Kyle?
What up?
And you speaking your truth. You know what I'm saying? I like your show too, Kyle. And you guys have a great night.
Appreciate you.
Oh man, appreciate the call, big dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, how you doing, Kyle?
Big Fred, what's going on?
Hey, not much, man. So, I was just talking about how these fighters, like they got pulses in their hometown, can really put on cards themselves, but they so in love with making the $10 or $15 million that they can build up to that, and then they want to pay a pretty penny.
Yeah, look at Montana Love.
Yeah.
He making a killing right now.
Is he?
He just put on his own show. He just put on his own card the other day.
He did?
Yeah.
No way.
Selling tickets, posting up the posters and everything.
Really?
Yep. Now he back in camp, about to get this paper from Eddie Hearn.
Wait, time out. I don't follow Montana Love. How the hell I don't follow Montana Love? I don't follow him. How the fuck I don't follow him? He put on his own card and I didn't promote that shit? The fuck? Damn. I love when fighters put on their own card. Damn. He must have had it on his stories, because it's definitely not on his main page. Yeah,
niggas be deleting shit and stuff like that though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's big time. I'm happy for him. What's up, man?
Not much, man. Hey, so Fred.
Yeah.
What is your position on this this Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson fight?
Well, I don't have a position. Well, who do I want to win?
Yeah.
Oh, Shakur.
I know that.
I don't understand the question then. We got your boy on the phone. What's up, 202?
What's up, Fred? How?
What's up? What up? What up?
Yep. So I think, the point is in all this is that I think fans need to. I think this is an old point. They need to just support the fighters in general instead of the networks, and that is buying their merch. I mean, how much does a Shakur Stevenson jacket cost, or Terrence Crawford hoodie cost? Does anybody know? Or Erickson Lubin, whole jumpsuit. How many people actually, bought Michael Fox's merchandise after what happened to him? I'm sure not many. So, honestly, people just don't give a shit. Just people still support what they want to support, as we saw with that caller. People gonna do what they want to do, and then that's just what it is. Everyone has their own type of thinking. That's what makes this country beautiful. But at the same time, when the injustice is done, specifically to us, we can't seem just, I'm not gonna say fall in line, but just know when the chips are down, it's time to stand together, and that's a big problem. And that's why I told you like several months ago, just support the merchandise. If you don't want to buy the pay-per-view, I feel that's a big thing that we don't do, especially us. A lot of us don't buy their merch. So I want to hear both of y'all guys' thoughts about that. Do you think a lot of us, in particular, melanin people, do we buy the fighters we like merch a lot, or do you believe it's the other way around?
I wasn't listening, but go ahead, Kyle. You can answer. I wasn't. I was reading the text. So it was what?
So basically, do you think our people support fighters personally instead of, or do they support the machine more?
Fighters definitely support the machine. Now, I will say this: it was bikini boxing, Kyle.
I mean, but that's still his shit. He still put it on.
Okay, it wasn't like real boxing.
Who you talking about? Bikini boxing? What's that?
Montana Love.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Montana Love, man. That's a
man. Forget no more shout outs from you for the rest of the year. You shout out everything. God damn, man.
I don't shout out nobody.
Hey, who fighting this weekend? Who fighting this weekend? You know?
Michael Collin and Lee Woods.
I want to see Michael Collin. Is he still with Top Rank? Michael Collin? Oh yeah, because he won the purse bid.
Yeah.
Right. He is. Okay. Yeah. All right.
The WBA featherweight champion. I think the winner's gonna get upgraded to super.
At what weight? 22, 18? What weight he at?
126.
Oh, 26. Okay.
Yeah. I think from my understanding is Lee Woods is a slight favorite. Just due to his punching power. Mike Collins is a good fighter. He just get hits a lot. He get hit a lot. So I think a good bet would be to put Lee Wood KO in between rounds 9 and 12. So yeah, it's a decent fight over there, but it's nothing special. I'm looking forward to the week after that. Virgil Ortiz versus Michael McKinnon. I think Virgil Ortiz is going to do a demolition job in the late rounds. This Michael McKinnon kid is very awkward. He's slick. He's going to give Virgil some problems. Have y'all seen that kid fight?
I haven't seen
Virgil's
him fight.
fighting.
I haven't seen him fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight. He's undefeated. He's top ranked in the WBO. Did y'all catch what Blair Cobb was saying? He was going crazy.
I gotta watch.
He was
it's
talking
in pieces. I wish somebody would put
reckless.
those interviews together. That's the one thing I did for y'all. Always put up the full interview and then I chopped it. Like, oh man. So I was.
Kyle, did you see the Blair Cobb when he was talking?
I mean, I talked to him on and off wax.
Oh, Blair Cobb?
Yeah.
Get him on the show.
Yeah, you
I
got.
gotta, I work on it.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
that.
get him on the
Dude
show.
on the
He's
show.
a great interview. Yeah, he talk crazy. Y'all should have heard some of the shit he was saying.
You ain't seen Fred. I could have sworn that you saw that picture, that video where I told him that he didn't want them problems with Jerron Ennis.
Yeah, but that don't mean you know him. I mean,
I didn't say I know him. I said I met him. I talked to him on and off wax. I didn't say we was cool like that.
Oh, well, you got his number?
Nah, I don't be getting niggas numbers like that.
Yeah, you gotta get niggas numbers. That's the goal.
Yeah, Blair Cobb was talking reckless. He said Boots was basically like a little boy, basically. Like, he needed his father and his people around him to talk trash. He said when he went up to him, he had to grab Boots to get a hold of him. And when he made Boots, well, he didn't say he made him, but when he got Boots to turn around, he couldn't. He said Boots couldn't look into his eye, and he was saying all that trash talk was mostly from his father. I was like, damn. He said he still needs his father for everything. I was like, yeah, that's fighting words.
God damn, niggas coming in now.
Yo, he called Earl an alcoholic. He disrespected Earl. Said he was a coward. He suspected Terrence Crawford.
I did hear that. But they gotta fight. They gotta fight.
No, he said a lot of fighting words.
Well, he's trying to promote his fight. Blair Cobb is a sound box. I've never seen him fight. I don't even think I've seen a highlight of him. I'll be honest.
I've seen him fight. He's a decent fighter. I won't say he's solid. Yeah, I gotta see him with a real fighter. He's supposed to be fighting some young prospect. Only lost once to Rashidi Ellis. Coming up. He's a good fighter. I think he's like an awkward counter puncher he hits kind of hard, but nothing really special. I think Boots will take care of him if they do fight. The interesting thing is he's called out Virgil Tees, and Virgil Tees recently said that they tried to make that fight with him and he turned it down. So I don't know. What do y'all think about AJ and Eddie Hearn won that Wilder fight?
That'll be great for boxing.
We think Kyle AJ and Hearn say he want that Wilder fight. Oh, he left. Okay.
Oh yeah.
AJ and Wilder. I think it's time to make that fight. Fight fans would immediately buy tickets. I think it would sell out in 2 seconds or 5 seconds. Everybody and their grandmother will want to see the fight. How do you think that fight ends, Fred?
I think Wilder.
Those guys are very vulnerable.
I think. Ooh, Wilder wins. I think both of them get knocked down. Wilder wins, though. I think Wilder has a bigger heart. Wilder might land an uppercut. I think Wilder's uppercut.
Yeah.
Wilder on the inside.
Yeah, I think Wilder.
Weird as that may sound. I think Wilder won that fight. Yeah, I think that's a good fight, though.
Yeah, they need to fight. I mean, that's the most money they'll make with each other right now. I don't know why AJ or Eddie Hearn would be against that fight. They'll make more money fighting Wilder than they would Joe Joyce or yeah, I don't know. Oh, Kyle, Kyle, what do you think of that? Wilder, AJ and Eddie Hearn said they want Wilder.
Don't fall for the okie doke, man.
Oh, it's not gonna happen. But it's just.
Listen, I don't talk about fantasy fights anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? That's I ain't wasting no energy on fantasy shit no more, dude. If I'm about to get excited about some shit, it's about to happen. Ask me about some shit that's about to happen. Ask me about Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez.
Okay, yeah. What do you think about Shakur's comment, man? He said that Oscar Valdez got a like the size of the skull, man. Like he said, that's a huge target for him. So what do you think about what he said about that? And also Valdez comment, he said he's surprised Shakur didn't keep that same energy. He said he chats a lot online, but in person he didn't say much. What do you think about that?
What the nigga supposed to say?
I don't know. I gotta get to the next. We got another. We got to.
Hey, look, before I get off, look, I ain't gonna lie, I love Shakur, but I was a little disappointed. He didn't keep that same energy, in my opinion, to Valdez like he did with Jamel Herring, that's his brother. Like they know each other personally. Like even Jamel Herring's wife had to talk to Shakur after the fight. So I kind of didn't like that he didn't like.
They didn't even talk though, bro. They just looked at each other and walked off.
Nah, bro, you can't talk that reckless online. But then when you see the nigga, you didn't do anything. You didn't smack his glasses off his face, like try to take his belt, like he tried to do Jamel Herring. Come on now, like I love Shakur, but he didn't keep the same energy. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Nah, you know my favorite fighters.
What's up, Jason?
Here.
Hey, little Jason. Hey,
Jason.
My fault, y'all. I'm gonna call y'all back.
What's up, Max?
What's good, man? Hey, Kyle, so what do you think about Wilder and Joshua? How do you think that fight go? I'm fucking with you. Nah. Hey, but what do you think? What do you feel about this this Haney Kambosos situation going on? I know it's been kind of quiet for a little bit, but it's looking like it might shape up to be the option, given that Lomachenko's out in Ukraine. Kind of same thing is going on with Usyk. You see that fight happening now for real? You too, Fred, because I know you was doubtful on it. You think it's gonna come through? Still no? That's how you feel? All right, so you ain't buying that fight? Oh, you wanted me to ask you about 230? I got you after this. I'll be back in your shit. You better cue up the other song for the next little thing you want, man.
Listen, man. I'm not gonna allow y'all to stretch this shit out more than what it got to be stretched out. Listen, man. Fred has a busy week this week, man. He don't have time for this bullshit. Now we done had some great shows, and here y'all come with this bullshit. Now listen, we don't know. I just told bro we ain't talking about no fantasy fights, man. And here you come with another fantasy fight, bro. They ain't fighting.
That actually has negotiations going on though. That's different.
Man, what, bro? They've been negotiating for 6 months, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. They always negotiate some shit over there. Ain't nobody ever fighting. They always negotiating. They always sending contracts. Don't nobody ever fight.
So you're not gonna watch it when it happens, or
it's not gonna happen, nigga. That's what I'm telling you. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening.
I got you. I got you $5 bet that fight's gonna happen sometime this year.
I got $5.
All right, lock it in. Let's go. Hey, Fred, you the witness, man. You see it. Money on the floor, make it get. Hey, you already know.
Listen, bro. Listen. If you think for 1 second they're gonna fight Devin Haney, you're gonna speak Spanish. By the time them niggas fight, you'll be fluent in Spanish. And you know good goddamn well you don't even know how to say hola. You know what I mean? You can't even say "Cómo está?"
Hey, when I get that $5 from you at the end of this year, man, that's gonna pay for a quarter gallon of gas, and I appreciate that shit. So
listen. Adios mío. You know what that stands for, bro? You know what that is? You know what that stands for? Do you know what that phrase means? Huh? Does it translate?
You start me on my first class right now to become fluent in Spanish?
Oh my God. Anytime you bring up Devin Haney versus Cambosis, I'm going to say, adios, mío.
All right.
Oh my God, bro. Okay? Because the shit ain't happening.
And I'm going to say $5 because I need my shit. They're running out of options. What are they going to do? Who else they going to fight?
You just Googled that, huh? Listen,
hey, I still got a grandma, bro. I still got a grandma now. Come on now.
Listen, buddy. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. If you think that Lou DiBella only has one fight on the table, you're high.
No, he probably. That's what I'm saying. It might not be the next fight. He probably do got a mandatory or something to get out the way, a little no-namer. But I mean, it's the fight to make. Lomachenko gone for who knows how long. So
listen, I'm gonna play this song one more time, and we just gonna hope you leave, okay? All right.
I want my 5 in crypto.
In Krypton.
Spell crypto right now. Spell crypto in Spanish.
I don't know the rules.
313 said Krypton. That shit was funny.
I'm gonna holler at you in the section afterwards, man. I'll get up with y'all.
Peace, man.
All
right. We got.
It's not that I'm hard on Mex, man. I'm hard on everybody that's doing these fantasy fights tonight, man. Right. Hey, right side, please be on the right side of history tonight.
All right. Right side, what's up?
Hey, man, salute to both of y'all fellas tonight, man. And first things first, Fred, appreciate you.
Thank you.
You showed me love. I dropped my first video using some of your content, and you didn't say no, so I took that as a yes.
Oh.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, they say don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean? So shit. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I sent the message. I was like, hey.
I get bullied left and right, this motherfucker. No, okay, I don't give a fuck. Next caller, play the music on the free. Yeah, you're more than welcome, dog. What's up, man? Yeah, feel free.
I was gonna be short tonight, man. I wanted to hear y'all thoughts on going off of kind of the previous caller and some of the interviews you done had, Fred. I don't see Devin Haney getting this fight. I don't think it's possible for him to get this fight, and I'm hoping that y'all can correct me and tell me that I'm wrong and that this man gonna get the fight. But I don't see him getting the fight, and if he don't get the fight, I want to hear y'all opinion on what should be his next move, and then I'm hopping off of that.
I don't know what his next move is. I honestly don't have a clue what Devin can do next because Eddie Hearn is not in the Devin Haney business, it's funny how Devin Haney is in the Eddie Hearn business, but Eddie Hearn is not in the Devin Haney business. That should be a video for tomorrow. And it's so obvious to me. I see it. The motherfucker said he need to sell 2 of his chains. Remember, listen to the underlining when people talking to you, man. Like I thought that was so disrespectful. I don't know, but I'm different then. Like I would have changed that whole climate of that conversation if that was Lincoln.
No, and this is the craziest thing. I agree with that. And then I'm jumping off after I say this. When Devin Haney or when Devin Haney's team, they went out and they're pushing for the Kambosos fight. And I think Samson came on and told us that the Kambosos fight wasn't happening. Bro, you gotta figure some other shit out. And I want to see what the other shit's gonna be, because at the end of the day, I'm a big Devin Haney fan, but at the same time, bro, we got to see you fight somebody, and I don't know what the fight is for him. If y'all can give me that fight, I'm dropping off after this. But if y'all can give me that fight, I would appreciate it. But I don't think y'all can give it to me. No offense to y'all, but we just can't predict that nonsense. So salute to you, Fred. Salute to you, Kyle, and definitely, man, appreciate both of y'all brothers.
Yeah,
for sure, for sure.
See, that's how they get you, man. They laugh in your face and they tell jokes, and man, that was I thought that was different, because here's the irony about it is, people get on me for saying I don't think athletes should buy jewelry, because if 86% of y'all niggas are going broke, you know what I mean? Like I don't think that's the ticket, and
the shit don't mean nothing either.
And it doesn't mean anything, and I don't know what the percentage is now, but it's hovering around there. I haven't done that research in a minute, but Eddie Hearn laughed at him and said, haha, you got to sell to it. But that was a play on why Kambosos said he's not getting the fight. So that's Eddie Hearn. In my eyes, that was Eddie Hearn like, haha, you just a nigga. Like, like if you took offense when George Kambosos said it, why no one took offense to it? I talked about it Sunday, but no one else talked about it. I didn't see no titles on videos saying Eddie Hearn. I don't get it, man. I don't get it anyways. But if they not gonna say anything, why should I? But I thought that was extremely disrespectful. You ain't gonna say that about my son when I done fed and clothed this motherfucker for 18, 19 years, and you gonna minimize him to 2 chains? How about his character? How about his? Anyways, what's up, Wildfire?
Hey, what's going on? I just had a quick question.
Yeah, first
I
time.
usually don't check out the Latino fighters like that, but I kind of been getting into this Ryan Garcia dude, and I seen his last fight versus the Southpaw. I'm wondering, do y'all think his footwork gonna get better by the time he fight Emmanuel, or you think we gonna see, some stagnant, the same old flat foot, fast, hard hands? He got fast and hard hands, but his feet work is trash.
I think I gotta watch him. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should just give it up and be like, fuck Golden Boy and just watch the fight. I don't know. But I haven't watched him. I've seen him in highlights. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I didn't watch the fight when he fought Tank. Did he fight Tank? No. I saw the celebration and I saw him get knocked down. You know what I mean? But I didn't watch the fight live. No.
Okay, because he got a lot of hype, and I just been seeing a lot of stuff on him. So I finally checked him. I'm literally checking him out probably today and yesterday. I didn't watch this fights, and he's real amateur looking. As much hype he got, but he does hit hard, and he does sit him down. But man, he got lead foot, and that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, dog. Last but not least, what's up, champ?
What's going on, brother?
What's good?
Champ.
What's happening? What's happening?
So the idea I had, champ, before you go on your monologue is like once you understand your business and come and pitch it here like Shark Tank.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I see
like,
what you're saying.
Once you know the nuts and bolts of it and the cost, the packaging, the shipping, and
right.
Once you got all that down. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna get all that down. It's a company out here called Benny Keith. They can help me with that. That's what they do. And so I get all that together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's love, man. Respect.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Man, that cat that got out the car to driving home to
Yeah, he was mad. I wish I could saw his face. I couldn't see his face because I'm good at remembering everyone, but I don't remember him. So
everybody in the chat was confused because they was like, "Man, he missed the point. What was he calling to argue about?"
Yeah. He probably was mad at me for something. He probably was mad at me.
Yeah. Nobody got it. Nobody. I was talking to Big Homie Coop and Birdman. They was like, "What is he talking about?"
Because it would have been great if I could have saw his face, but I couldn't see his face. I don't think he wanted me to see his face, so I don't know.
Right.
But he beamed in, so I thought that was. But I wanted to remember him. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Remember him, but hopefully he beams in again. Beam in again. Be more. Be more.
Is it Be More? Okay.
Be more. Be more tomorrow. I mean,
to answer my man's question on Ryan, man, Ryan is trash. He doesn't want to fight. That's why he got kicked. He got put out of Canelo's gym because he not, he wants to go in there and look at himself in the mirror, and walk around and not really train, man. That's what that was about. But no, man, he's not. He's not going to. He's thinking his footwork is going to get better. Nah, not at all. I think Bergman just said it. They're just waiting for somebody to knock him out. Yeah, no, that's all that is.
They're gonna do that Cambosis Ryan fight, maybe.
Right. Yeah, more than that, man. And Kyle, Kyle's right, man. And I hate that for Devin, but he's not. They're not giving him that fight. No more than Tio was gonna give him that fight. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna win the belts and then turn right around and lose them. You're not doing that.
What's next for Devin though? Like he asked me that, and I never thought about it from that perspective. But what's next for him at 35? PBC's not gonna give him a fighter.
No. Man. Yeah, I hate this position he's in, man.
Tough spot. But you know what? I told him this was coming. And I don't mean to say I'm right. Ha 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 ha. I told him this was coming, so he should have played it a different way. He should have played it a different way. And I don't see an opponent, man. We got to create an opponent. Maybe he could fight the winner of Tevin Farmar and Mickey Bay. Like
how
play
he gonna fight his own trainer?
Yeah. How you gonna fight his own trainer? That wouldn't.
It's a storyline.
Well, yeah, I guess.
No,
but I don't think he would want to do that.
Yeah, I ain't. No, hell no.
Haney Burchell. Burchell's at 35 now. Yeah, he is. But they just sparred, and he's a top ranked fighter. Ain't happening.
That's not
ain't shit really happening. To be honest with you, what he need to do is bring his ass to Oakland and just fight anybody.
Every 8 weeks, just fight. Every 8 weeks, fight. Every 8 weeks. Every
right.
Fight. Yeah, I agree with that because the fans will support him.
Yeah. Right. Listen, most people don't really give a fuck who we fight. But be honest, man. It's not a lot of hardcore boxing fans out here in these streets, man. Whoever Instagram, social media tell you who hot, that's who's hot. That's why I get so upset when he allows people to use him to get this clout. You know what I mean? Because nobody gave a fuck about Cambosis, whether he won or if he won in belts. Nobody would have gave a fuck if he didn't say Devin Haney, he gonna fight Devin Haney next. Nobody would have cared. Devin Haney gotta stop letting these niggas use his name, man. He gotta nip that shit in the bud, man.
He should have left on the after he learned from Loma. He should have exit stage left on Tio. Fuck that, man. They talked about that shit for a year, man. That shit was just too much, man. Like, and I'm sitting there like, y'all not fighting. Like, it's no way. Like, the business of boxing says you're not fighting them. And but yeah, he is successful, Brian, and we want him to continue to be successful. So who should he fight next to keep his sustainability,
right,
or to grow? Regis Prograis is a good name, but now he's with Probellum. He's not a free agent no more. Probellum not going to risk, or maybe it's not a risk for them. I don't know. Maybe they don't see Devin as a risk. I like that fight, Regis, and maybe he could fight. No, that's 140 though. No, I'll say fight the guy that just lost to Josh Taylor at 140.
Yeah,
but
would he be willing to go up to 140 to do that?
Not right now. I would say he'd fight at next fight at 35 because of the money difference.
Right.
Yeah. But if Josh leaves, the WBC title will be vacant. And you're going to really see how much power Eddie Hearn has. All those belts gonna be vacant. Who gets those belts? That's how you gonna know that's how we gonna know who's the man in boxing. When all those 140 belts become vacant in the next 6 months to a year, who gets those 4 belts?
Bob.
Well, we'll see. We know we already got the.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. The WBA is going to the PBC. The WBO and the WBC is going to Top Rank, and the IBF is just up for grabs because they really don't, for the most part, they don't really get into the boxing politics, so they're gonna be up in the air. So it's like whatever happens type shit with the IBF. But the WBA is going to the PBC. Facts. The WBO, we already know that motherfucker. That's Bob made that belt. Bob picked the colors out and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that belt going back to Top Rank.
Right.
The WBC is going back to Top Rank, man. They got the paper right now, and they got the fighters.
Well, that's gonna give us the answers when those belts get.
I just gave you the answers, Big Fred.
No, I know
Tell
that.
me what's gonna happen.
I'm not in disagreement with you, but I'm saying that's what's gonna be the answers.
I know we had what night was that, man? We were talking to Bill Haney, and I was telling them maybe they should like go on Mexican tour.
Go on a tour?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, where so that, you know, to stay busy. You know, and keep fighting.
Well, I think they're gonna sit and see what Eddie gonna do with them. You know what I mean? But
I'm trying to figure out, are they signed with Eddie? I thought they was free agents. That's just a fight by fight basis, man. So why are they sticking around?
Because that's the only people offering them money. PBC and Top Rank not offering them money. So Eddie is offering them money, but it's a high price point. It's a and I can see how I think Eddie wants them off the books. I really believe it. I've said it many times. I said Eddie Hearn don't want you to get that fight. He ain't rooting for you to get that fight. He ain't paying you that much money. He don't want to pay you. I don't think you're overpaid or nothing. I just think he don't want to pay it. You know. So I don't know if they got to sign the deal, but it ain't no co-promotional deal because they're not putting up the money. Whoever putting up the money is in charge, guys. Showtime is in charge now at PBC, right? So the money flows through Steven Espinosa's hands to Al Heyman to the fighters. The Zone, Eddie Hearn, and all his fighters. You know, so when these fighters say they got co-promotional deals, well, show me the money. You know, ain't no co-promotional deal in my house. Like it's my money. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't no co-promotional deal in your heart, champ. You know what I mean?
Right.
You make the decisions, you know what I mean? You make the money, you drive those trucks, you know, and Kyle, you work those long hours. Ain't no co-promotional deal in your house. That's what it is. You know, you can say what you want, but you know, people gonna frame it as such, but at the end of the day, the networks are paying them as well as PBC and Top Rank, you know. But
they should have never left Showtime.
I
should have never left Showtime.
I like Showtime.
Because let's just be honest. They can still go to Showtime. They can still go back to Showtime.
Good point.
Because Showtime don't give a fuck about who you are, what you are. They just want content.
Good point. Good point. They could go back to Showtime. That's a good one, Kyle. And then be like Jerron Ennis. That's a good point. That's a good point. I like that.
Showtime putting up the money anyway. So you just got to get with Steven Espinosa and figure out a plan. See,
you know, one of the things I'm hearing, and Samson, he said it also is, you know, yeah, Devin Haney, you know, he's a good kid, he's a good fighter, but he's not it's not well known. You know, Samson has said that, and I've heard that, you know, from other people, that have come on the show. What you were just saying, Kyle, about coming to Oakland and fighting every 8 weeks. It made me think about BFTB. Salute to BFTB. He made a video and he was talking about how to build a champion. And one of the things that he was saying was build him locally before you start moving him, to different cities. And I thought that video that he made was a pretty good idea on.
That's dope. I like.
Yeah. Check it out if you get a chance.
Yeah, he said he had lack of charisma, but I was like, I'm not gonna pick that battle. I can't argue. I can't push the bar on everything. So I said the fans ain't gonna go for that shit. So I just left that alone, and because I want to push back on some other shit, So much respect, Fred. You watching from Philly, CF? We appreciate you, big dog. Thank you,
the thing is, I told Bill that we tried to explain this to him, man, in the best way possible. But we don't know shit, man. We just YouTubers, man, at the end of the day. But we know what's going on. Like, nigga, it's niggas that don't even like boxing at all. It's niggas that don't give a damn about boxing, but they care about Devin Haney.
Yeah.
As it pertains to the Oakland. They don't give a fuck about boxing at all. They don't watch no boxing. Only time they watch boxing, hey, man, Kyle Davis, when Devin Haney fighting? That's all they give a fuck about. They give a fuck about Devin Haney and Tank. When them two niggas fighting.
Yeah.
Earl Spence every now and again.
Right.
That's it. But Devin Haney and Tank, them the two niggas that everybody know as far as social media and the presence they have. But my thing is, I wish Devin Haney would do more interviews like he used to. I wish he would do more.
He kind of slowed that down in his community service, and like Devin got to keep on doing the same things. Devin is living a rock star lifestyle, and he's earned it. 100%, he's earned it. And see, but I'm old. I'm 44, so even though I have a little bit of change, I'm still very, very conservative in my lifestyle. I think Devin can still do that, but he still needs to get back to the community work, doing interviews. Like Devin was everywhere. You're right, man. Devin was everywhere. Like every, and I think he does need to get back to that. And he is a great kid. Like Devin is really like I'm telling you guys, Devin is top tier, and like for real, like no lie, top tier. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He don't curse. Like, I mean, he curses now, but back then he didn't curse, But he's grown now.
Right.
But his character is good, is solid. It's solid. I haven't spent much time with him in the past 2 or 3 years, but yeah, he's solid. I don't know what's next for him though. As much as I want the guy to win, in the short term, I think that was a great play, good play to get that, and he got the money now. Like, live your best life. Now, what's the next play? What's the next play?
I'm going back to Showtime, and I'm doing a Friday night fight, because who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I'm putting on my own card. I got enough paper. I got 2 fighters that I can put on the card. It'll be 3 fights. We could pick any Mexican from here to wherever, and do it. It could be done. If these other promoters, King's Promotions and all that shit, could get a Showtime deal, come on, man. Come on. It's all about content, man. And you got the name, you know what I'm saying? Devin Haney Promotions is a promotional company. You know what I'm saying? They got to put that, they got to do some other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, whether it's small, it's yours.
Boom, it's yours. Exactly.
Like I get to talking that shit to niggas at my job. It's like, the pot they talk about the documentary. I'm saying, nigga, it's mine. Nigga, I made it though. I did something. You niggas see, a lot of these niggas just be talking about some shit, and they too scared to jump off the fucking porch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, our shit ain't as big as it should be, but it's our shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You think Champion Heart don't want to own fucking Food Network?
Right.
Fuck wrong with y'all, man? But it's his shit though. Cooking with the champ is his shit.
It's his shit.
Nigga, dancing coming into the kitchen, that's his shit.
Yeah, that'd be
So-
great if someone. Yeah, that'd be great. Grow.
And I'm saying Fred been telling us his shit since 2018.
Mhm.
You know, that's why I started listening to Fred. I started listening to Fred 2018.
Mhm.
The motherfucker been saying the same shit since then. You got Facebook, you got YouTube, you got Caffeine, you got Triller. I mean, I would have, man, listen.
And what the hell is
dog,
Caffeine?
I would have reached out to Triller so quick.
Tell me what the hell is Caffeine? What's that?
Oh, it's an app where hella, like, they got hella different things going on that app. They got
Really?
battle rap
Wow.
is on that app. They got Roast Me on that app. You know what I'm saying? Little, hella different shows and shit. You got Twitch. You know what I'm saying? You got so many different outlets.
I told
put
him to
some
go
shit
to.
on.
I told him to go to Triller. I told him to do all. But it's gonna hit the fan. It's gonna hit the fans now because now he's growing out of 35, and he knows he loses his leverage at 40, and the pay rate's gonna change. So they gotta really make some decisions. I wish I could help. I really wish I could help. I wish I had the answer. I don't know what the answer is, but maybe these fights coming up in the interim will give them a play. You know, so we'll see. Maybe
See, the
thing,
the thing is, people are starting to see that it's the other niggas ducking and dodging. See, this so you can see it's clear. You know what DeMarcus Cousins say, man? It's getting ridiculous. I hope the world can see what's going on out here. It's getting ridiculous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can see it. We see it. As boxing fans, we see what's going on. You know?
Hey, Probellum, Probellum got Discovery Sports. What's that?
Oh no.
Well, we'll get used to it because now we can.
But
watch
Fit, you know, we got the Fit TV app now.
Yeah, that's good. So I mean, hopefully it works out for Probellum. The more fighting, the better, man. But that's a good question. What's next for Devin? Maybe we'll do a show on that. Who's fighting this weekend? Nobody.
Nobody of note.
Oh, so maybe we talk about that Sunday. What's next for Devin Haney?
Well, we need to get Bill and Devin Haney in here, man, so we can ask them niggas what's next for him. Shit.
I mean, I think our suggestions would be same. You know what I mean? Valdez Rolly gonna pull off the upsets.
What? Who said some shit like that?
I told you we gotta have no. Hey, Fox, don't Fox. We gotta. I told you we gotta have you in here fight week for Shakur.
Yeah, but I think that going back to Showtime, man, I think that's a good idea.
I like that Showtime deal, and he has the same access as Jerron Ennis.
Right.
But the reason why Cameron Duncan got that deal is because he came with 4 fighters.
You know what I'm saying, Bill, you got Amari Jones.
Oh, boom.
Oh man, that's right.
Yeah, he does. That's good leverage right there. Good point. There you go. Now you want to see Kyle. It took you a year and a half, but now you're cooking tonight. Good job. Give it up for Kyle Davis, y'all. Give it up for Kyle Davis.
I got my promotion today, so I'm feeling a little good.
Oh, congratulations,
though. Oh man, congrats on that, brother.
Congrats, man.
My off days are ass, but I got an extra $1, so fuck it.
Yeah, congratulations, man. And so that's good. Amari Jones could be their ticket in the Showtime. Good point. Yeah, because Amari's a bad motherfucker, yo.
Yeah.
Bad motherfucker. And Darren Cunningham is a free agent now because he lost. So now he's doing his own thing.
No, I mean, but he so you know, I know his business manager and shit like that. I know the team and shit. I don't know if I think they still rock with Devin Haney though. They still with him though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Amari Jones, Devin Haney back on Showtime.
I mean, because he won his last 2 fights though. He bounced back from that loss. So and he's still very popular. And check this out. My homeboy, he helped. I don't know if he managed Truck, but he helped manage Truck.
Truck is a big deal. Imagine
if he brings Truck,
right?
Darren, Omari to Showtime, and him headlining that card. They can't say no to that.
Or even better, how about Devin say, you know what? I'm not gonna buy $1 million worth of jewelry. Here's the plan. We're gonna put on our own card and let's go from there.
Check this out. If I'm Devin Haney, I'm going to Showtime with the Mickey Bay Tevin Farmer fight. I'm trying to figure out how I could get in the mix of that. And then I could put Truck Simpson, put that fight on, and Amari Jones on the same card with me. And I'm going to town.
Yeah, and we got to support. And you're right. You made a great point, 100. Truck is 100% independent. We got to support Truck Simpson.
No, for sure. That's what I'm saying. But my homeboy helped manage him. You did what I'm saying? Now, listen, my homeboy, man, I see my boy. It was crazy because I seen him in Vegas. And shit was crazy because I was telling him, man, I said, like, me and him was into some shit. So when I said, man, we ain't supposed to be here. Like, where we are right now, this ain't supposed to be this ain't it. This ain't supposed to be us. Not that this ain't it. This ain't supposed to be us. Nigga, we blessed. You know what I'm saying? To come from where we come from and doing what we doing right now, man, that shit was amazing to see my boy shining like that, man. Hopping out the Rolls Royce and shit. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. I said, nigga, this I didn't see we didn't see this shit, nigga. Well, I did. I for damn sure didn't see it for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I was nigga, listen. Shout out to my motherfucking dog, man. We go way back. But yeah, man, seeing a nigga hop with that Rolls Royce with Darren and shit. You know what I'm saying? And man, I gotta hit my nigga up. I'm gonna hit him up this week. I'm supposed to try to get them on the show this week, but I digress.
Yeah, like I said, you can spend your money any way you want to, but I'm just going off strictly percentages and just being pragmatic. I have the right to make have an opinion on it because statistics proves me right. So I'm gonna keep on harping on that. I don't give a fuck if your name is Devin Haney, Adrian Broner, Deontay Wilder, whoever it is. You know, like I'm gonna 100% be on you about it, and I think I'm pretty consistent at it. So, but yeah, you can spend your money how you want. I have a right to have my opinion on it if I choose to bring up that topic. I know.
Fred,
yeah.
$3 million he can get that card for $3 million.
What card?
He can put him, Truck, and probably, and then, you know what I'm saying, Tevin Farmer versus Mickey Bay.
That's a good card.
Mm-hmm.
$3 million can get you that. $3 million can get you that easy.
Don't you know? That's a good card. That's a real good
Think about this. You give $1 million to Truck. Cause we're just trying to get on the TV and get the deal set. You do, $1 million, then $2 million would give $1 million to Mickey, $1 million to Tevin Farmer.
I mean, you do what you want. Do what you want with the money, but that's a great card. What's up, Tay Jones? Yeah, that's a good card, man. I like it.
Hey, Tay Jones is fighting May 21st, niggas, in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. Forget that. Shout out to my motherfucking dog, man.
And
salute to Tay.
So yeah, that's to do it. We'll see. Maybe we can talk about
and
it.
If you do that shit in Oakland, Fred, Omar Jones from Oakland, you from Oakland, for real. Come on, bro. This shit, this too fucking easy, man. Listen, Omari Jones, that motherfucker had so many people in Sacramento. If that fight had been in Oakland, that shit would have been even more packed. So,
how many people he had, you think?
Bruh, it was at least 300 people in there, Cass.
Oh man, we talking bigger numbers.
Nigga, it's his fifth fight though, nigga. It's not like he got 1,000 fights, dog. This is his fifth fight. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like he wasn't the main event neither. He was the co-main event. It wasn't like it was it was like his shit. He was the co-main event. And when he got done fighting, nigga, everybody left. So what I'm saying is, a lot of niggas don't got that many people going to their fights, dog.
Right. I agree.
Now listen, you live in California. You know Oakland and Sac is not close at all, bro.
Right.
That's a 2-hour fucking drive. So for 300 niggas to take a 2-hour drive, nigga, that means something. Ain't no 2-hour drive to the Coliseum, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? That's
a little
right
too big.
here.
But yeah, I get you.
Did they tear down the old the Golden State Warriors arena?
No, that's what I'm telling you. It's still here.
They have two basketball arenas.
They don't play though. It's just the arena in Oakland. You know what I mean?
It's like a concert. They do concerts and stuff there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm just telling you, man. It makes too much sense, bro. You got two niggas from Oakland on one card. The whole fucking Bay Area is coming to the fight. All you gotta do is tell E40, Too Short, Mr. Fab. You tell these niggas, hey, listen, we got a fight coming, nigga. Here it is. Niggas is coming.
And I think Bill knows them really well.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Think about this.
We got stuff from the concerts and stuff, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do some Triller shit. Dude, man, listen. Triller gave y'all the blueprint and nobody took it.
That's funny how
Nigga, I'm having E40 perform, Too Short perform with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Dog, Triller gave y'all the blueprint and nobody used it. We ain't seen a good fucking production since.
That should have been Al Heyman's deal.
They could be Haney Promotions now if they do it right. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yep.
I'm
They might as
telling you.
well. They might as well.
Man, you get Larry June, fucking E40, Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Guap Dad. You get all these niggas on the stage performing this shit. Man, listen.
Yeah, I like that.
It's free. We giving it away for free. This game is free, right? We giving this game out for free right now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And you know, women buy shit too.
Yeah.
Women buy shit. And the ladies love them two niggas. Amari Jones and Devin Haney. The women love them two niggas, man. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I seen it in person. Man, them chicks was running up to him. Oh my God. I'm telling you, man. They bought hella shirts. Man, the females bought hella shirts, cuz. But I'm just a YouTuber. I don't know shit.
Yeah, Yeah, I like that idea.
That's a good one, Kyle. That's good money, Kyle.
Well, I know what that I know what that means.
Exactly.
Keep your foot on these niggas' necks. It wasn't a great philosopher. DB. Fredro. Play the song, Fred.
Man, you got me down to a science. Got me down to a fucking science. I appreciate the champion heart.
And he go,
Tino, right side, clip. Thank you, dog. Brent Jones, dear Sona. Ozuma, thank you. Kai, I appreciate all y'all. Andrew, Dre's finest. Kai, Jay Gibson, Tay Jones, May 21st. I am 100. I'm 100. Yeah. Birdman, Eric, Jeremy, what it do? Dre's finest. Appreciate the support. CF, man, that's love, man. Nate Johnson, man, I appreciate you, man. Oh man, Boxing Magic, appreciate you. On the Mexican side, I appreciate y'all coming through. Hey, Boxeo, appreciate you, man. Come through fight week, man. Come talk your shit. Champion Hearts, always love, man. Thank you, dog. Love all y'all, man. Because the devil is a lie, hey. Telling you the truth, hey. Telling what you do, hey.
Hey, playing the song with them niggas, boy, got everybody whipped into shape, boy.
Right.
Niggas said, all right, we ain't gonna talk about our fantasy shit. Come on.
Yeah, shout out to Adolfo. That would be great at Yankee Stadium, dog.
You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see the brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICS. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this.
All right, thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys Sunday, man. Hopefully we got something to talk about. Well, it never disappoints. Hey, how about did you see that? Oh, speaking of the Bay Area, your boy got detained. Yeah. What'd you think about that?
That was disgusting, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Love y'all, man.
Get their shit together, man.